Welcome back to my channel. John here, and you're on the Sky One Videos channel. If you don't know, I've been doing some mods to my car. You're gonna have to be quick. I'm gonna show you. Whoop, whoop. That's all you get to see because they're crooked. It outside, it got hot and it started separate. I don't know, I'll show you a section of the decals, but there's three sections. There's a paper section, the decal, and then there's a clear. You're supposed to pull the white paper back. You know, you do like a hinge method, you pull half of it back. Well, when I did that, the sun hit that black carbon fiber and it heated it up and it just came off of the clear. So freaking decals were just like losing. I'm like trying to like a wet noodle. I'm trying to like lay it down onto the hood and get it straight. And all right, so it's not very straight. Part of it doesn't look straight anyway because of the way the shape of it. But you can see I got it a little shifted over to one side, and I don't know. But you know what? The decal, I only paid like $159 for these decals, so I wasn't about to pay like $800. You know, somebody put them on. I had people doing like outrageous quotes on everything. My hedges, I got a quote for like $300. These guys want $80 and a landscaper. Well, let me put this in. A landscaper. He wants $80 an hour to work on my hedges. This is like an hour and a half job to trim my hedges, right? And put down some mulch. I got a quote like $300. Screw that. So that ain't happening. I'll do it myself. Buy a friggin' mower if I have to. Anyway, yeah, the other thing was the computer. Oh, this is another thing. I don't know about this little sticker thing to go over my stop.
During parking mode, motion detection.
Go over my start button. Heats up and it starts to slide down. Anyway, yeah, the PC, we had those storms. Remember I was coming back from Sanford and we're being chased by tornadoes. This thing on the screen, on the screen here, it was showing like the weather kept popping up, alerting me. Oh yeah, my phone. So I grabbed my little handheld here, which I charged up, a little 2-meter 440 handheld, and I got on there, and a friend of mine was there, and he said, "Oh yeah, man, we're hunkered down," but he told me where, you know, I told him where I was, and he told me where the core was, and it was like just to the left of me. I could see it. Anyway, zoomed home, you know what that. Then the storm came and we had a nearby lightning hit. You know, I got all these antennas, right, for my ham radio. I don't know if it hit the antenna or what, but everything seemed to be fine except for my PC blew out. I'm pretty sure it was the main board. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna upgrade it anyway, because like when I render these videos, if I do like a lot, if I try to color correct and brightness and adjust and do transitions and overlays, it was choking out my PC, and I was using an i7 6700 Intel. So I said, you know, I did some research and it said, yeah, you want a lot of cores, you want a lot of threads. So I bought this friggin' AMD Ryzen 9 3950 with one of these Gigabyte X570 motherboard, and holy smokes, is she cranking now, man. I don't game, but I can game if I want to with it, but I really need a better video card, and those things are just like impossible. But now when I render 4K video, like if I have like 30 minutes of video, it takes 30 minutes to render in 4K, so that's pretty doggone good, considering it uses mostly the GPU, which is the video card, right? And I got an old video card in there. I got like an old 970, so I'm trying to get like a real, you know, new latest and greatest, but these freaking Bitcoin miners have been like building these, you know, mining machines that have like 20 of these machines. They're buying up all the video cards, and there's no chips, so it's a pain in the ass trying to get one. They want you to buy a pre-built, and I could have done a pre-built. And listen, if you guys are in this scenario, it's fun to build your own machine, and I figured I'll get a video card later. I had one. It's not the best, but it'll get me by. But yeah, like, you ain't gonna get a video card for a while, so just buy a pre-built. I don't know how they're getting video cards, but you get a pre-built, you'll get the video card in there with it. And if you go to like iBuyPower, which is who I was originally looking at, they seem to have their stuff together on their build. Tells you like, oh, well, this won't fit with that case, and makes you select the right case and the right this and the right fan and cooling and all that. But yeah, you can select the Ryzen, you can select whatever video card you want and everything. It's going to cost you a bit of money, but at least you're going to get it. It's going to take about a month. So anyway, yeah, I'll show you the PC. It's like a discotheque in there. Everything's all RGB now. RGB. It's all RGB, so it's got all that. I could change the colors of this and that and the other thing. And yeah, it looks like a pretty cool nightclub in there. Speaking of which, when I was looking at this RGB stuff, I've been seeing that RGB is going out in the cars now. Remember these little strips that people were putting in here? They got ones that light up now. They've got decals that light, which is something I was really interested in. And oh, and they have paint that lights. Oh yeah. So like my car, I have my car completely flat white, you don't see anything. And at night I could flick a switch and have graphics galore, different colors, everything. And then when I shut it off, all you see is white. I mean, it's completely ghost. Like ghost graphics, you'll still see a little outline of it. This, you don't see anything. It's amazing. Really, really expensive, but you know, you rich people out there, you know, you want something really badass, that's I don't know. I'll try to put a link to it, because like the demo was just amazing. I posted it to our group page. So
the Lumalore electroluminescent coating system is a patented electroluminescent coating technology that can be turned on and off with the flick of a switch. Lumalore acts as a base coat that produces light when you apply current to it. Lumalore can be applied to practically any surface: metal, wood, fiberglass, and plastics in any variety of shapes, including compound curves, to form a truly conformal electroluminescent coating. Lumalore is a multi-stage coating system requiring professional applicators and equipment with trained applicators around the world. For primary market applications, we will work in partnership with you to make your product shine in ways just not possible before. We can also partner to create new products. Lumalore simply creates amazing opportunities for product enhancement. Light your way with Lumalore.
anyway, so yeah, my wife's getting her hair cut. I'm gonna have to get mine cut soon. I am going to get something to eat, and yeah, let's see what we find. I thought I'd bring the GoPro. I'd spray down all the pollen off the car. If you guys are from North Carolina or anything near here, you know, you got a white car, you have a green car. So yeah. All right, well, let me drive here, get things together here, get my seatbelt on, and see you in a little bit. All right, so I gotta tell you guys, people are driving freaking crazy out on the highway. Coming down here, but like he wanted to race, but I don't think they like know how to race. They don't. It's like they want to like weave in and out of traffic. Nobody wants to do that, you know. I would have been willing to run him if he slowed down, like maybe speed limit 70, we slow down to like 50 and we do a 50 roll and we punch it, you know. But I'm not gonna like at 85 or something start, you know, hammering it. That's just stupid. So yeah, if you want to run somebody, learn how to do it. Anyway, I'm not condoning it either. You shouldn't race, but if you did, that would be how you do it. Anyway, so yeah, so I got the stripes on. You know what? Look, I tried to hit this with the heat gun. This thing is lifting up. But anyway, yeah, so it's not perfect, but for what I paid, you can't beat it. I was getting quotes of like $800 for the thing. So it was like, no, I wasn't gonna pay like $800,000 for some stripes. Then I read that you're not supposed to leave them on more than a few years anyway. They're supposed to come off. It'll stain or tint the paint or whatever. So we'll see. So surprise for my wife. I'm over here at a place called Sushi Thai in Cary. If you've never been here, Fusion. It's really good. I'm getting a couple pad thais and wonton soup, and I'm gonna bring it home. So it's like a 40-minute ride down here. So, but it's worth it. We'll just heat it up. So she loves it. Anyway, so yeah, that's all I got for you right now. I'll show you a couple clips. All right, guys, I thought I'd show you the case here in my computer build here. This is I was gonna get, you know, go from complete scratch, but I really like this case. The new cases don't have a spot for your CD-ROM drives. It's got like a carbon fiber look to the front of it. This is a Lenovo Y900 case. These light up, but I don't have those LEDs connected. I couldn't figure out. It was a proprietary connector on the motherboard, so I'm just gonna take off the backing piece and put an RGB in there strip, and that'll light that up. Because I like this lit up because I can tell from the just looking down, the computer is on, and well, not that I can't, you know, I can see the screen, but like having that lit. What's cool about this is I got a little button on the back. You just press this button. It'll lock. So you can lock it, and that's how you open the case. Just press down that little lever on the back. All right, so I went with PNY RAM, 32 gigs. I was originally gonna go with the AMD Ryzen 3900, but I had a question and I called AMD, and the guy I was talking to, he was using this same motherboard. Said he was using the 3950, and he does video editing, so that's what he recommended. I was gonna go with a Threadripper. Would have been a little bit overkill, but anyway. So I went with this 3950. It's a Ryzen 9, and it'll you can boost it to like 4 point something. I can't remember, 4.6. But I'm not overclocking it at all right now. It's got 16 cores, 32 threads. I went with air cooler, the Cooler Master. I just don't need problems with liquid coolers, the pumps going out, things leaking, whatever. Just want to deal with it. The motherboard is the Gigabyte Aorus. It's a X570 chipset. It's the Pro Wi-Fi series, and so that's my old GPU. It's the MSI 970. I'm trying to get a GPU now, but it's working. It's just not that great. So yeah, 32 gigs of RAM, the 570, 3950. I went with the 850 Thermaltake power supply. Seems to be pretty good, and just wanted to have enough headroom, you know, with the, if I decided to put some extra drives in. Yeah, it's real easy to pull the drives out. There's just little clips, and they just slide right out. So I really like this case. I can remove these bays and stuff if I want, but anyway. The only thing is the new ones, you know, they got like clear in the front. You can see the fans. I'm really, I don't know. I think the RGB is kind of cool, but I'm not going to go overboard with it. So yeah, that's what I got. That's what I use to edit these videos with. The software. The software I'm using is Vegas. I'm using Vegas Movie Studio. And I just got a trial version of Corel. Let's try that out. Now it was crashing with the other PC. Let me put this light in here so you can see a little better. With the other PC, it was crashing. I think it's because the thing was about to go. So anyway. Yeah, so here's the front lights that aren't hooked up because it's a proprietary plug. I'm sure I can get power to it. And I've got a audio plug I need to hook up as well. So anyway, well, that's the deal with that. It was kind of fun build. It's been a while since I built a PC. Right now, I probably wouldn't recommend you do it. Oh yeah, now you can see the board, the Aorus board. I probably wouldn't recommend, because you can't get a video card. Just get a pre-built one. And yeah, that's it. All right, so thanks for watching. Have a great day.